All right. Hey, hey. Oh, get my got this damn safety pin. Make it look like a fashion statement. I'm trying to hold the girls in because it's too big. All right. So listen. Hey, how y'all doing? This is your girl Giselle, the Sheep Boss, the spiritual boss with the spiritual sauce. All right. So listen, today is Monday of this week, and I hope everybody is doing well, blessed, and highly favored. I got a topic I want to talk to you about today. And I did a little brief motivational content on my social media pages. So if you're following me, then you already know what I'm about to talk about. But if not, then what I want to talk about is not worrying and focusing on problem solving. All right. So I'm going to tell you exactly how you can execute this and give you some tips and some steps that I use to help solve problems or get up out of the rut. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes when you find yourself in a situation where you're constantly worried, you don't realize that you're projecting energies that will continue to attract situations where they're low vibrational. All right, because worrying is a low vibrational energy. And so if you're not aware of yourself and you're not aware of how you vibrate, then you may not understand that doing things like worrying is only going to help you attract more situations that you will have to worry about. So what you want to do is, if you find yourself worried about a situation, first of all, let me say something, because a lot of people, okay, first of all, don't worry unnecessarily. All right, that's the first thing I want to say. A lot of people tend to worry about things that they don't have to worry about or that they can't control. So the common sense thing is to understand that if you have no control over anything, you worrying won't actually solve anything. All right, because it's really just you wasting your energy and giving energy to something that you don't have to. You could actually preserve your energy and produce more positive results. So the time that you spend worrying on things like your children, your spouse, you know what I'm saying, if they're cheating on you, or if the job is going to treat you right today, or honor and appreciate all the hard work and effort that you put in, whatever you're worried about, if you have no control over it, don't worry about it. What you have control over, that's what you need to focus on. You don't need to worry about anything. Most people worry because they fear the outcome. Fear is something that we actually create in our head, all right? And the word fear is, look at the word fear like an acronym and not an actual not an actual verb. Fear is false evidence about reality. All right, I'm going to repeat that. False evidence about reality. So if you know what an acronym is, that means that every letter in that word has a meaning. The word fear is false evidence about reality, meaning it doesn't really exist. The only thing that you're fearing is yourself. All right, you're fearing that you're going to fuck up. You're fearing that you're going to fail. You're fearing that you're not going to be able to handle it. You're fearing that you're not good enough. You're fearing that you don't have enough money. But the thing is, you can actually change your train of thought and start to promote positive reinforcement and positive thoughts into your mind the same way that you choose to allow your energy to produce negative thoughts in your mind. All right, and don't worry about it, because you have been trained and programmed to automatically usually think negative before you think positive. Only certain people in this world always think positive or have a positive outlook on life. And if you notice, those are the people that usually succeed and become successful, because they understand that your mind really works to produce a lot of things that you're not aware of. So if you don't realize you're manifesting stuff and you're up here worrying, you don't realize how little worry creates bigger worry, and then bigger worry creates major worry, and then major worry creates colossal worry. Stop elevating, you know what I'm saying, your worry, and start elevating your solutions. You know what I'm saying? Focus on how you can solve whatever you're worried about. If you don't have enough money to do something, figure out how to go get the money. Okay, there's no lack of money in the world. It's a million things that you can do to get money. If you actually just look around you can see people that are getting money in all kind of ways, shape, form, and fashion. So sitting up here worrying about money is actually preventing you from going to get the money. You need to focus on knowing how to get the money, which is knowledge, educating yourself, or at least finding out, do some research. You feel me? If it's something that you want to do, figure out how it can be done. in today's age and time, everybody has a device in their hand at any given time. Most people don't realize that any questions you have, or any answers you have, that you desire to have, any questions that you desire to have answered, you can actually Google it. You know what I'm saying? You can ask Alexa, you can ask Siri, you can ask whoever the hell else they got out there for you to ask. They have most of the answers. You know what I'm saying? Because 9 to my 10, if you go ask somebody and they don't know the answer, guess what they're gonna do? Google it. So you can actually take the time that they're going to take to Google it and Google it yourself. Therefore, you bypass the middleman. Don't have to wait on nobody. Don't have to worry about people not having your needs as a priority, because in real life, nobody's worried about what you have going on. You're the only one worried about it. You know what I'm saying? So if you're so worried, you should go ahead and get to it and figure out how to find a solution to what you're worried about. Why would I want to let someone else dictate and motivate when I get a solution to my problem? You know what I'm saying? Because then I'm really showing that I can't handle it. But if I'm at a point where I'm worried about it, then it just comes down to, what am I going to do? Worry myself to death? What you going to do? Worry for life? Worry doesn't change anything. Actual, tangible actions and steps and things towards the solution is the only thing that's going to change something. So when you look at it, it's you not changing. It's not nothing else around you. All right. So like I said, you can actually probably do more if you just think about it long and hard enough and realize that, hey, I can take control of my destiny and I actually don't have to wait on the next person. I hear a lot of people saying that they're not doing things they want to do because they're waiting on such and such to do this for them. They're waiting on such and such to do this with them. They're waiting on such and such to help them. You know what I'm saying? But I did that too, and, ended up waiting a lot of years on nothing. So when I started realizing that I'm waiting around on something that ain't never going to happen, that was the only thing that changed how the outcome became, because I started taking control of my destiny. You know what I'm saying? And stop leaving, because people would tell you, yeah, I help you with this, yeah, I want to do that, yeah, and that might not be their intention, that might not be their motivation, and that's okay. Sometimes it takes you to just do it yourself and trust yourself. And a lot of times when everybody's giving you a no, that is the sign that you need to tell yourself yes. That is the sign that you need to go for it, because your intuition is pushing you in that direction. You don't have to listen to anybody else. You don't need validation or confirmation from anybody else outside of yourself. I never ask anybody for their opinions about what I should do anymore. For what? Because at the end of the day, I'm going to make the ultimate decision. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not that I don't value other people's opinion, but I know sometimes people's doubt and fear in themselves can be projected on you when you ask them about their opinion or their advice, because they don't believe that they can do something. You feel me? And they may know that you can do it and still tell you, nah, you shouldn't do that, because it probably ain't gonna work. Because maybe they don't want you to, outgrow them, or maybe they don't want you to become successful, or maybe it just makes them feel a certain way because you actually have what it takes to be go get be a hustler, be successful and abundant at whatever you do. So you have to understand that, you need to do what is for you. And I'm gonna leave you with something that a lot of people don't realize, but it's really simple to understand, and it's more common sense than is actually thought. And I know that common sense is not that common. I did learn that and I didn't even really learn that during my first stint in prison as much as I did my second. It was like common sense was dwindling down to almost non-existent at that point. I seen less people have common sense than not. But if you're someone who has thoughts in your head about doing something that you've never seen done before, or that people are telling you no, it can't be done, listen, 9 times out of 10, that is because you're supposed to be the one that actually comes up with that idea. You're supposed to be the one to do it. You're supposed to be the next, creator. You're supposed to be the next wave. Whatever it is that you have going on is supposed to be the next style. Whatever you have going on supposed to be the next, media production, or the next concept for a storyline. We don't realize that somebody had to take a chance on themselves to be a new invention, to make a new invention. Somebody had to take a chance on themselves to create a new system, to do something to automate, for people's businesses, just different stuff like that. But I guarantee you, anybody that you see successful or chasing their dreams or doing something that they wanted to do probably got a million no's before They told themselves yes. You don't have to wait on the answer for somebody else. If it ain't no motherfucking door for you to come through, make you one. Build you one. Kick that bitch in and let them know you're here. You know what I'm saying? Show up for yourself. People will start to see you. You know what I'm saying? But if you hanging around in the cuts and you're always in fear of, you're scary, you know what I'm saying? You don't believe in yourself, because really that's what it comes down to. You're not believing in yourself. It ain't about if anybody else believe in you. If you don't believe in yourself, don't expect nobody else to believe in you. People will project the beliefs that you have on yourself to you. If you have confidence and you are really adamant about what you are trying to do and pursue, and you are consistent and you are serious and you sticking to it, people gonna see that. People tell me all the time they proud of me for, you know what I'm saying, sticking to whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing. And I appreciate that, because you never know who's watching. But at the same time, I never do it for people's approval. I just do it because it feels good to me. You know what I'm saying? And I enjoy what I'm doing. If you ain't enjoying what you're doing, you need to start doing something else. Live your life to the fullest and stop settling. Do not, don't sacrifice your peace of mind. No sacrifice who you really want to be. Stay true to you. You don't have to fit in with anybody. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to go along with the cookie cutter campaign that's been put together for you. You can actually be, you know what I'm saying, your own person and think for yourself and think outside the box, you know. I just ain't never been the type of person to want to fit in with the norm, so I'm okay with that. We need average people, but we also need, you know, unaverage people. You know, we need ordinary people and we need extraordinary people. That just makes the world turn, all right? So you figure out which one you want to be, figure out what works for you, figure out how to make it work, and continue to just carry on, you know what I'm saying, and stay focused. Don't get detoured. Only people that are on constant go for their dreams and their mission are the only people that actually see the results. You're going to get out of it what you put in it. You don't put anything into it, you won't get anything out of it, period, and a point blank. Your energy creates your currency. Currency is money, cash, fiat, dollars, the shit that you chase. If you do it for someone else, your energy is going to create currency for them. If you're doing it for yourself, your energy is going to create currency for you. All right. And that's how we move into creating generational wealth, building legacies, empires. You know, we achieve financial freedom and stuff like that, because now you're crossing over to ownership. You're crossing over to owning your, not only your throne, but your own works, your own life works, your intellectual properties, your energy. The things that you put out there is what the universe will work to put back to you. You don't have a clear vision of where you're going, the universe is going to keep sending you some scrambled ass shit, because you're sending scrambled ass messages. So be very clear about what you want to do. Be very clear about what you're trying to achieve. Be very precise and persistent, and get as detailed as you can with it. Start writing things down, and you will notice how things will start to unfold for you, okay? So that's what I got for y'all today, man. I hope that this information helped to encourage and motivate someone out there. If you haven't already, join the 90-day self-help self-chat challenge. Have no fear, because you can start it whenever you get ready to, all right? Going over to the YouTube channel, if you're not watching this on YouTube, at She Boss Talks, that's SHIIBOSSTALKZ, for updated motivational tips, tricks, and hacks on how to become a better version of yourself. All right, what we're trying to do is just get it ready for the new year, man. 2022 is going to be a major magical manifestational year for those of you who are in the know. Okay, so listen, don't sleep on yourself. Fuck who you think sleeping on you. Let the motherfuckers keep on dozing off in la la land, baby. But you go ahead and wake your ass up, stay woke, and stay focused. All right, so listen, till we meet again, I speak nothing but infinite blessings and abundance on your life, your wealth, your health, your community, your existence, and your love. If you are already following me on my YouTube channel, feel free to follow me on my other social media platforms as well, where I really be, you know, cutting food, talking shit, popping my shit like that. And also, if you need any business consultants, small businesses, or ladies, women of color in business, if you are somebody who is looking to start your business, already started, looking to scale up, or interested in getting certified to contract with the government, then go on over to my website at www.sheboss21inc.com. That's SHIIBOSS21INC, and fill out the contact form, all right, so we can go ahead and get you scheduled for an assessment call. So make today count. Have a blessed and prosperous day. Peace.